Two-a-day tour continues, this time from Malvern, as we check in on the Malvern Hornets, brought to you by Kishman's IGA. And Shannon, this team had a deep run last year into the postseason, and obviously it was a very senior-led team. So, expectations obviously kind of riding high off of last season's success. But, we, as we all know, just because you did well the season before doesn't guarantee anything in the upcoming year.
Nothing's guaranteed. At any time, anybody can win. Like you said, these Malvern Hornets teams in the past have had success. 2 years ago, I believe it was, they were the IBC North champions. Last year, they make a deep playoff run. It doesn't matter that those seniors are graduated. The coaches are going to expect these younger kids to step up and keep the winning tradition going out here at Malvern.
Absolutely, and we know head coach Matt Churko and his staff, they do a phenomenal job year in and year out. It'll be exciting to hear what Coach Churko has to say about the 2025 Malvern Hornets. Now joined by Malvern head coach Matt Churko. And Coach, obviously a very successful 2024 season, but as every coach will tell you, that was last year. Now we're here for 2 days of 2025. How's things been going so far for the Hornets?
So far, so good. We do have a good senior class back, a good group back. So we do have experience, especially after the year we had last year. But kids are working hard. I really think this group is they're good practice players, and very rarely do we have to get on them about going hard during individuals or team and things like that. They kind of take care of that, and it's just another group, and they want to be good and want to carry on to the Malvern tradition.
And I shouldn't have just skimmed over last year's team, because you had a lot of leaders on that team that were, they were ballers from the day they got their varsity uniform. Jared Witherow, Rodney Smith, Drake Hutchinson. Talk a little bit about those senior leaders that you had last year, because you did have a great core.
Yeah, it was a great class. Most of those guys, Drake, Rodney, Jared, they were all 3-year starters, and they played a lot their freshman year as well. But you don't get a group like that, every year. But I think we made the most of it. Obviously, it would have been nice to get at least one more win, but it was a great group, and we're definitely miss them for sure.
So, and now I feel like I'm taking on a merry-go-round here. Back to this year. You talk about these guys that have to step into these roles. They've shown great practice, traits so far early into camp. Do you feel some of that is stemming from what they learned watching those leaders the last 3 years?
Yeah, I would say so. It's again the kind of the culture that we've built here, and it's we always talk to our seniors about, hey, what's your legacy going to be? What are you guys going to be remembered for? And the seniors from last year obviously had a great career, had a great year, but now we want our seniors this year to have a great year to kind of cap off their senior year as well.
And I just one more question for you, kind of stepping away from football. Malvern's another high school that's getting a lot of facility increases. I mean, getting kind of a facelift, if you will. Currently, we're standing behind the high school because the field house at the stadium is not currently done. It's close. Just talk about those upgrades at the stadium, what that's going to mean for not only these kids, but kids in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be awesome. We're hoping to get in there around the middle of next week is kind of the hope. But man, I've been down there a few times. Usually I go down once a week just to kind of see what they've done and whatnot. But it's going to be real. I mean, just a nice locker room, a beautiful brand new weight room, training room, officials room, everything that we needed. I mean, our old locker room, it served its purpose for 30 plus years, but it was time for something new.
Yeah, I was to say, we've been in there enough times. We know that it was definitely time, and this will be a very welcomed addition to the stadium. But like I said, it's fantastic, the community support and the school, what they're doing for the the whole district. All the improvements that are being made, it's fantastic and it's fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful facility down there, and a great weight room, and we got a weight room over here, and they're building a wellness center. There's going to be another fitness center in there, so there's going to be no shortage of areas for our kids to go and get a good workout in.
Well, it sounds great, Coach. And once again, we appreciate your hospitality and welcoming Big Z Sports in, and look forward to covering you for another year.
Hey, looking forward to it, guys.
All right, that was head coach Matt Churko of the Malvern Hornets. For Shannon Thomas, I'm Adam Saweski. Big Z Sports will be heading to a field near you soon.